10 years ago today, I died. And against all odds, I came back. That's right. I came back. See, anybody that knows me knows what I went through 10 years ago today, July 6th. July 6th of 2001 was a day that changed my life forever. While coming home from a concert at Jones Beach, I was involved in a really, really, really bad car accident. And I don't know. Some people say it changed me, some for the worse, some for the better, and whatever. You see, things happen for a reason. What are the reasons? Sometimes we never know. What I do know, and I can tell you, is this. The guy that hit me, walked away injury-free. 17-year-old kid driving a car that he just bought recently with no insurance. Yeah, that's right. This prick walks away injury-free, has no insurance, sends 3 people to the hospital. Myself, my passenger, and his passenger. And people can talk about how fucked up the law is. You know, people can say that OJ should have been found guilty. Casey Anthony should have been found guilty. But you know what? Sometimes justice just isn't served. Do I think OJ did it? No. Do I think Casey Anthony did it? I don't really care. But you know what? I'm glad they both got off. And I'm glad that pisses people off. Why? Well, let's just see. 17-year-old punk kid driving a car with no insurance. Sends 3 people to the hospital, and the cops just let him fucking walk away. Walk away. That's it. Go home. Bye-bye. Go wherever the fuck he went. That's right. And then the fucking kid disappears. So, see, who's paying all my medical bills besides my insurance? I am. Who should be paying my medical bills? This motherfucker that hit me and put me in the hospital. But guess what? He's gone. He's not around. And he's living his life wherever the fuck he is. And quite honestly, I hope he fucking dies. But that's okay, because I'm a nobody, you know? I'm just some guy from New York. You know, there was no big fucking thing on the news. There was no this. There was no that. But that's okay, right? But it's not okay that O.J. Simpson got off and Casey Anthony got off. Well, guess what? The glove didn't fit. They had to acquit. Casey Anthony, it was all circumstantial evidence. There was no real proof. Okay. You want to convict her of being a bad parent? Yeah, sure she was a bad parent. Don't say shit for 31 days. What kind of parent does that? I don't know. Obviously, a bad parent does. But anyway, let's forget all that shit. Now, people say my accident changed me. You know what? Yeah, it did. Sometimes for the best, sometimes for the worst. I have friends that say that they think that over the years I developed what they like to call a Superman complex. Really? You think that's just been something I've been like going into the last few years? Really? I got news for you guys. Nah. I haven't been developing a Superman complex. I've had that Superman complex ever since the night of the accident. You know why? Because I can't die. I mean, I can, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. That's just plain and simple. You may not believe it, and quite honestly, I don't give a shit what you believe because it's what I believe. You don't go through something like I went through and then not live a long time. Okay? You know, kid that hit us walked away. His passenger, quite honestly, I don't give a shit what happened to him. Passenger in my car, yeah, puts up his hand to protect himself. Not that he was protecting anything good, because he's an ugly fuck, but he puts up his hand to protect himself. His riding hand, okay? And breaks it. But it's my fault, right? Because obviously we can't sue the guy that hit us, so he goes ahead and sues me. And, you know, the funny thing about it is, time of the accident, this dirt sheet rider, yeah, he was a fat fuck. And he had some stomach complications and lost a ton of weight. But it was my fault, right? Now, whatever. You put your hand up because you're a dumb fuck. You lost weight, and then you bitch and moan about it. Okay, now 10 years later, you're fatter than ever and you're uglier than ever, but whatever, because we don't talk anymore because you're a fucking scumbag. You're a piece of shit, and you can go fuck yourself, just like you told me. I hate you and I hope you die. Well, you know what? Fuck you, sir. Okay? Now, God, I just love this shit. Because, like, the funny thing is now this guy goes ahead and sues me, right? Claiming the accident was my fault. But yet, what he forgets is the fact that he's the one that told me to get off the wrong exit going home from the beach. So, technically, the accident's his fault, because if he hadn't told me to get off the wrong exit, I wouldn't have had to turn around to go back to the fucking parkway so we could get the fuck home, which, of course, we never made it home. But anyway, fuck you, pal, old friend, you're a piece of shit. I mean, and the best is, now here's the best part. No, he goes ahead and sues me, and that's quite alright. But the funny thing is I get served the papers the day that me and him are supposed to leave on a trip to Toronto, Canada. That's right. This fuck sues me, saying the accident was my fault, but yet he's fucking willing months later to get into a fucking car with me and have me drive him 8 fucking hours from New York to Canada. He's got no problem with that, right? Just like he had no problem suing me. Okay? You wanted money, you had to figure out a way to get it, so you sued me. But guess what? You got dick. You know why? Because I wasn't at fault. The accident wasn't my fault. Fuck you. Okay? Yeah, I am a bitter person. You know why? Because I look at myself every day. I look at my arm. I see the fucking hole in my arm. I see the fucking muscles in my arm. I see the bones in my arm. Because they had to take a piece of my arm and put it in my leg, where my leg ripped through my leg. Because you see, think about this, okay? Everybody pretty much suffered menial things. The driver walked away. His passenger, like I said, I don't give a shit. My friend broke his hand in stomach complications. Everybody was out of the hospital real quick. Me, 4 fucking months. That's right. I spent 4 months in the hospital. 2 broken feet, 2 broken ankles, completely shattered and destroyed my right one, a broken leg, cracked my hip, lacerated my liver, lacerated my knees down to the kneecaps that had tore both quads, plus whatever the fuck other internal injuries I had. And I'm supposed to be okay with that? Really? I'm supposed to be okay with the fact that I was bedridden for 4 fucking months and I spent my 30th birthday in the fucking hospital? Really? I got news for you. No, I'm not supposed to be fucking okay with that. Not at all. Not by a fucking long shot, okay? Accident happened on a Friday night. I was finally brought back to Westchester County, around where I live, on a Monday, only to have a doctor look at me and tell me that I won't walk again for at least a year, if at all. Really? A year, if at all. See, that's how bad I was fucked up. That's how bad this kid fucked me up. But I'm supposed to be okay with that. Really? I don't fucking think so. You see, one thing other people do know about me is that I'm not the type of person that takes no for an answer. I'm not the type of person that likes being told that, no, I can't do something. Yeah, I won't work again for at least a year, if at all. Really? Yeah. Well, that was all the fucking determination I need. That was the only thing I needed to be told, that I can't do something. Okay? 6 months later, I started walking again. Against what everybody fucking said, against what all the doctors said, I started walking 6 months in advance of what they said I would do, if at all. Okay? So, you know what? Yeah, I am a better person. At times, I'm a real prick. At times, I'm a fucking scumbag. And you know what? I don't give a shit. You know, people don't like my opinion on things, and you know what? I don't give a shit. You know why? Because it's my fucking opinion. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. Really. Sometimes I don't like the shit you say, or you do. But do I say stuff? Yeah, maybe sometimes I will, but you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. There's a fucking First Amendment, which don't mean shit on fucking YouTube, and they can all suck my dick, okay? But the simple fact is this. Yeah, I'm a bitter person. 10 years ago, July 6th, 2001, changed my life forever. Yeah. 10 years ago. I'm still talking about it. Why? Because I can. And you know what? You want to fucking judge me? You go right ahead and judge me. Simple fact of the matter is this. That accident would have killed a normal person. No one would have lasted through all the shit that I went through for 4 months in the fucking hospital. Surgery after surgery. Sign this, sign that. Okay? I was never in more pain in my life than I was in. Not even those 4 months. The last 2 weeks that I was in the hospital. That was the most pain I was ever in my life. Okay? But know this. I'm here, and I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. And if you got a problem with me, fuck you, because I really don't give a shit. You know, 10 years ago when I was in that hospital, I learned who my real friends were, and I learned who my friends weren't. Made a lot of friendships since then, lost a lot since then. Whatever, it is what it is. But I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I'm Frankie Love. I'm out. Peace. And if you don't like it, fuck you.